Hey everyone, my name is Michelle and I'm going to start making videos for YouTube to help people with financial literacy. I help a lot of my close friends with financial planning, budgeting, and things like that. And I think it's time I shared my knowledge with you guys. I once was horrible with money. I couldn't save a dollar, and here I am getting better, still not perfect, but you have to start somewhere. So they do not teach financial literacy in the education system. So what you go out and learn on your own is pretty much all you're going to know. So it's good to stay educated, and I'm going to help because I'm going to break it down, make it simple, and I'll start today with just a little pointers to help you get through the coronavirus, and budgeting, savings, we'll get into later in detail. I don't want you to think you're alone. According to several financial websites, around 70% of Americans don't even have $1,000 in their savings. So if right now you're feeling like you're doing horrible and you should be doing better, you are not alone. Banks will waive your bank fee and credit cards will waive your late fees. And sometimes they'll even take the interest off if you make the payment right then. They will do that once or twice a year. So just try to stay on top of those things. It makes it easier. And sometimes you can call the credit cards or any of your bills and have them extended out so they're not due right away and you won't get a fine for not paying them when they're due. Excuse me, I gotta look at my board. Cancel your bank cards. If you have no money right now and you cannot afford to get your automatic payments taken out, you can cancel your bank card, but sometimes that might not be enough. You might have to go and cancel your whole bank account, which is fine if you have no money. You can just open another one later when you start working again. Try to save as much money as you can when grocery shopping right now. I know us lucky ones here in Florida and the southern states have Publix, so we got a lot of the buy one, get one frees and stuff like that. But if you have somebody you know with a Costco or a Sam's credit card, go there and buy your food. It can save you a lot. I've noticed, I think at Sam's, it's almost like you get 1.5 more items for the price. So it does pay off to go to those bigger places. If you have a mortgage or a car payment you can't afford right now, or if your money's just tight, you can call them and they can put your payments on hold for up to 3 months, I believe. Most companies are 3 months. And what you do is you'll just make those payments at the end of your loan and you'll still incur interest for those 3 months, but you just won't have to pay those payments till the end of your loan. So that will help out a lot of people if you maybe need more food right now or would like to pay your little bills like your electricity, things like that. And a budget. After this passes, we're all getting on a budget, okay? A budget is the only way you're going to save money. A lot of people live up to their means, meaning that if you make $80,000 a year, you're going to buy that better house or have that higher rent because you know you can afford it. But in times like this, it's hard because you're thinking, crap, I should have took that apartment that was $1,200 instead of $2,600 because that's a lot of difference to cover when you have a hardship. So we're going to learn to live within our means and then give us that gap to save a lot of money for investing or times like this where you really need the money. So you have to have everything has an opportunity cost. You have to sacrifice something for something bigger. So if you're drinking a lot, smoking cigarettes, maybe you go to the gas station to buy candy every day or sodas, go to Starbucks and get your coffee, or you grab that last little item at the register for $2 or $5, it really adds up. If you do the math, 5 times 365 is $1,825. So that's $1,825 just putting $5 away a month. Can you imagine right now the people who go buy maybe 2 coffees a day that cost $5? How much money you'd have in times like this just if you bought like a Keurig and made your own coffee before work or something? It really does make a difference. You really have to look at your opportunity cost of everything because it helps in the future. You always got to think about your future. Another thing I did when I was younger, I loved getting my nails done. So I went to nail school when I was 18. I spent $1,000 going to nail school because I was like, I'm not spending money every time I want my nails done when I can do it myself. So I went to nail school, and think about this. It's been 21 years since I was 18. Dang. And so that is $60 roughly, right? For a manicure, pedicure, maybe more for some. I don't know. Don't go. So if you take the math on that, that is $120 a month times 20 years. That's $28,880 I've saved in 20 years from doing my own nails and toes. And let me tell you, I can do them things super good. Ideal thing is you're supposed to have 3 months of your bills in savings. I know a lot of you probably laugh when you hear that, but it's really not that hard. If you sacrifice and budget, you can do it. In a couple days here, I'm going to come out with another video. I saved the majority of my money using Capital One 360's bank. I'll explain to you in the video how their banking system works, and it's unreal how easy it is to save money using their bank account. So we're going to do that in a couple more days. So check back with me, and thank you for listening. And I hope you learned something new. Have a good day.